flicker, midnight glow, Mexicans live, the chat says yo. Cables twist like jungle vines, with the mouse pad centered, perfect lines. Pale world tames and paleo seeds, Terraria caves where the torchlight bleeds. Fortnite drops when the squad rolls in, chaos on the desk, order within. Hey, it's Let's Be Go, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, desk like a storm, but the vibe feels right. One monitor farms, one monitor fights, third one's memes from the chat highlights. Energy drink, tap, mountain grows, but the keyboard's clean, nobody knows. He'll build a palace, then blow it up. Squad revives him with the coffee cup. Every yell turns into a tale, community laughs, we never fail. It's Espligar, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, text like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Late night raids, Terraria boss, Palia festival, never at a loss. Fortnite clinger, victory royal, but the real win's every shared smile. It's spectacle, sunrise on stream, empty cans, but we're living the dream. Pal world, Palia, blocks in the sky, with the crew in the chat, we're flying high. Mystic war, chaos with a plan, hit that follow, join the fam. Neatness in the madness, heart on the screen. Mystical's world, best place I've been. Oh.
We are live. Welcome everybody. My name is MysticalLandSlide, and today we are journeying back to Minecraft. Statistically, my most popular stream.
Oh, cool. I can do magic.
Like clockwork.
I can cause chaos.
Always Danny with that. Thing is, she's getting good, because half the time it interrupts me.
What are you doing with my chocolate dip, pickle?
And if it's not the magic, it's the pickles. That's for sure. Okay, we are going to try something new that I got last week. I didn't get to try it. I think it was Thursday when I did it. And if I remember right, that's this one. See if it comes through. Oh. There we are. Let's get back to where I can actually see my stream. There we are. We have music. And supposedly this is streaming music. It should be allowed by everything according to what they said. And it'll give a notification of what the actual song is in chat every time it changes. So we'll see. Danny's at 50k points again. I'll have to put a redeem down there. Need to waste points, sorry. We'll put a redeem down there for 50,000 points. And I'll say bragging rights that I got this many points. It'll give you nothing. Other than that.
Nausea, vomiting, water retention, painful recordage, hallucination, dementia, psychosis, coma, death, and halitosis. Magic is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before you.
Now she's gonna spam it. Okay. I wish. She's doing it all. Wish there's a way to bring this up separate so that I could like change the songs. We're just waiting for Danny D to burn through her points. I'm gonna pause that while while this goes.
May it be a light for you in dark places.
Ah, cold duck soup with a 3
when
stream
all
streak.
other lights
Very nice.
go out.
I said sorry in advance. True, you did. Well, actually, I can't keep this up over here because I can watch the stream over here. It's the advantages of a multi screen setup. Of course, as soon as I stop the music, she stops. Let's see. I'm on 2 of 4 on my average views for affiliate. Nice! Yeah, getting the 4. Well, I can't do the Pokemon. We can, as long as you're going to be here for a second. Unless you're streaming, and then it sucks to you, I guess. But yeah, we can. Everything is on cooldowns. I can't do anything. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I did put cooldowns on everything, which is something I do suggest to other streamers. If you don't want to be spammed by stuff, put a cooldown on it. Anything you consider annoying or something that people spam because it's cheap, put a 5-minute cooldown. It'll stop that. Alright. Well, since you redeemed the Pokemon, we'll do that. And the Pokemon is limited, I think, if I remember right. One of them is limited. Someone do the Pokemon before I could. Wait, who did it? I thought it was you. Ah, Nader did it. Okay. So this is Nader. Alright, Nader. Do you want to play as a boy or girl in the Pokemon thing? Boy. Alright. Well, this one you actually get 4 because it's the one with Pikachu in it. So these are like the originals. And you got Pikachu. Alright. These are not very strong spins, but it did not get a shiny. Let's see what you do first. Battle the trainer. Oh, you get a Raichu immediately. Okay. So far, pretty good. Yeah, and he got electric, so that is not cursed by water and everything else. Actually, I will start the music back. This is the whole reason for having the music. And I forgot to even turn it back on. There. Now, let me know if it's too loud or if you just kind of want it in the background. Yeah, there it is. It's Pretzel Rocks. That's the one. And it's free with Streamlabs. But you just kind of got to take whatever they give you. If you pay for it, you can pick the music. Now, to me, it seems like a little bit loud. So I'm going to turn it down. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'll turn it down a little bit. It's supposed to be background music, not in-your-face music. Okay. Let's see if you win. Oh. Oh, wow. Nader just got hit. Yeah, just turn down a little so your voice is more in the foreground. That's a nice addition. Yes, it is. I got it down to 8%, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, Nader had to use his free life. Let's kick back into it. Alright, you got it. Let's see if you evolve. No. Let's see. King warned, I'm alive, but trying to be. Well, trying to be. Yeah, Danny is recovering from sickness, so hopefully she gets feeling a little better. And between gyms, you catch 2 Pokemon. Nice. You got a Vaporeon. I know a lot of people like that one. This one actually has vocals. Normally I think it's just instrumentals is what I have it set to. So I guess people singing one word counts. And a Zubat. People hate the Zubat, but I always liked it when I played. And you didn't. No shiny so far. Oh, now Danny D burns through points. Now that one does have a cooldown, I know. So 10,000, she wants to play Phasma, okay? We'll have to wait till you're better, because I ain't playing it by myself. And Nader beats the second one. Does it evolve? Yes. Zubat evolves. I tried. Yeah, I ain't doing it by myself. It's just a little too freaky for me. And what do we do between the gym? Trade a Pokemon. This is the curse of everybody that plays this, because it gives your highest one away every time. What do we trade for? A tree. You trade the best Pokemon away for a tree. A smiling tree at that. But at least you won. So do that. Does it evolve? I would hope so. You need an evolution. Oh, it's just you're a Crobat now. Rigged? Yeah, no kidding. Solo runs. Yeah, I'm not big on solo runs. Okay, you got a free potion. Hey there, Smoke Meat. Happy Monday to you two. That's what I always said till I won back to back. Oh yeah, Danny did win. She won with like every cursed thing that can go against you. And she still beat them all. It's actually in my server, a record of it. And you just barely got it. So far. Nader's doing pretty good. What do we do between gyms? Explore cave. And we get lost. So that just means nothing happens. Oh, this is scary music. I'm not gonna do that. It sounds like somebody is the literal name was somebody's behind me. It's like no. Let's see, it took me a month playing almost every day to finally win twice. Yes, exactly. I think she was like the first one to win too. Neither won again. We have 3 more till the final 4. Does any evolution? Oh, so close. See, the universe wants me to play Phasmo too. Okay. Oh, this is battling a team. No. Okay, so nothing happens because it was just a team in between. This is an actual... Nope. You used your potion. Last life. Just barely. 50-50 on the evolution. No again. Yeah, shaking your... I'm shaking my head. In between, what do we do? Catch more Pokemon. Increases the chances. We got an Ekans. I know people like that one. Not shiny. We only had 1 shiny in all the months that I have been playing this. And you got Pikachu again. The universe said Nader needs a Pikachu. And that one's not shiny either. Decent. That's what, about 70, 30, I would say? Or close to. Come on. Nah, you lost it. Ah. So close. But you did finally get the Pikachu back, so that's important. So we'll take our picture. I always get the first line. That way people can see if you had a any kind of items or anything. And I'm gonna get my Discord, my channel. Go down to Pokemon Roulette. Let's see. I think it's your first run, actually. Nope. Second one. Nader almost had it. We'll do it that way. Oh. Clicked the wrong button. Every time I click the wrong button. Bring that back up. Exit out of that. And get the restart going, just in case, because I know how people are. Let's see. Yeah, Danny was the first one to win with a girl, a boy, and water types. Exactly. The girls and water types are both cursed. For those who have been watching me or my friend IMDJK play, anybody with a water type is cursed. Anybody that's a girl gets cursed. And if you have a Snorlax, you're like cursed to die. The first person on his stream that had that had a shiny Snorlax and died immediately. So what other games can I pick since no Phasmo? Well, I will play Phasmo, but it has to be with somebody else. It's not one I'm going to do myself. What games am I allowed to pick that you will play solo? Any game I have outside of Phasmo. But yeah, I will do that. I will do Phasmo at some point. See, I can write it down. Actually, I'm going to write it down because I will forget. Because I do honor the redeems, but as I put in the thing for it, terms and conditions apply. And I ain't doing Scary House. A Rap House, I will also only do that one with somebody. As far as I know. Any kind of multiplayer game. Phasmo, Rap House, Played Up, things like that. Any kind of serving games. I just asked solo. Yeah, the stipulation is anything that is a multiplayer. Because, I mean, I could do Played Up, but I would last like 2 days. Maybe. Probably not even that. I'd probably die the first day. So it wouldn't be good content on top of it. So, things like that, yeah. But I will play them. It just won't be today. It would be like something maybe tomorrow. Or Wednesday if you're feeling up to it. I would want to play something like that with you. But yeah. That's why I said terms and conditions apply. Because I knew somebody would do that. They'd be like, oh, do the scariest game you have. Or something like that. It's not good content if I can't make it or play it very well. It's pretty much standard, but yeah. Let's see, Phasmo. Okay, so I have that down. I'm not using my points on a game for when we co-stream. I could see that. I could try Phasmo, but I'm not sure how long I would do it. or how interesting it would be. But yeah, I could try it. Since you did want it today. Yeah, why would you do that? Yeah, exactly. It sounds about right. Okay, so that will be something I have to remember. I will try it for the second game today. If it doesn't last very long, then I'll go back to Minecraft. Now, actually, this music is good for Minecraft because it's kind of chill. So that works. So now that we are... Oh, did you do it too? Let's see. Pokemon. Oh, yeah, Pokemon, right? Yep. That's why it's set to a cooldown. I played Minecraft for 2 minutes, and now we're playing this again. But luckily, this is pretty fast, so that's why I have it as a secondary game. Okay. Cold duck soup. Do you want to be a boy or girl? Actually, this is good music for it. That's the only reason I redeemed it, so you can't play your main game. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, Gym 4, and we got a boy. Let's see what you get for a starter. We got Turtwig. That's not bad. Is it a shiny? No. Like, literally, almost opposite. What do we do between? Ooh, we gotta go straight. So that makes it hard. It gives you a bigger thing. Can we make it past the first one? Yes. Does it evolve? No. Literally opposite. And in between, what do we do? Battle a trainer. So you get a... what is it, a Grotile? Or Grotle? Looks like it... looks like a mix between a armadillo and a plant. Do you beat the person? Yes. Doing pretty good. Do you evolve? Yes. So now you have a fully evolved Pokemon first thing. Look like a chia plant? Exactly. It's definitely... oh, studio animal. Yep. Yep, you get a Torterra now. Now you have... now it looks like it's one of those bonsai trees on top of a... top of a Ankylosaurus turtle. But you get another Pokemon, so that's good. So no to Phasmo, no to Raphouse, no to Plate-Up, no Heartopia. Once human, I don't have it installed. I will do Phasmo. I will make an exception. Ooh, you get a Lucario. I had a friend a couple years ago. His whole thing was around Lucario. I have never caught one before. They're really cool. Is it a shiny? No. Okay. Actually, it's pretty strong apparently for the way it chipped off. Okay. Yes. Nice. Any of them evolve? Yes. Ah, you got a potion because it's fully evolved apparently. But free life is a free life. Never say that, cold duck soup, that's a curse. You never say that until the run is over. Anytime I say it, they lose immediately. Find an item. Let's see. Escape rope. Let's see. Escape rope saves you from bad situations. I'm trying to remember. That's for a certain thing. I think it's when you're lost in a cave. It like gets you out of it. I'm not sure. I've never had an escape rope before. I've heard other people talk about it. Do you win? Yes. Nice. Halfway through. No evolution, so no more free life at least. What do we do now? Go fishing. Get a water Pokemon. We get a lantern. Nice. And is it shiny? No. Surprise, surprise. Alright, do we win this one? Barely. And does it evolve? No. Between. Go fishing again. You have a lot of fish Pokemon, apparently. A quillfish looks like a puffer fish with a tail. Oh, that's close. Okay. But it didn't move it too much. I'm gonna have to disable that. Redeem. Him's angry fish? Exactly. He looks very angry. Okay, you beat that one. 50-50 on the evolve. Yes. Oh, now you got even. Now it's a sea anemone fish, basically. An overquill. It's kind of cool. We'll put it that way. He's angrier. Exactly. Okay, so this is a trainer. Which I don't think. Yeah, you didn't get anything with that. That was a gem. Okay. Yeah, everything is apparently fully evolved. You didn't really want to play Minecraft today. We're just helping you out. I'll have to put the cooldown on that a little bigger next time. Now you got a hyper potion for that one, because everything's evolved. So. Battle another trainer. You get nothing. Yeah, once they're fully evolved, you don't get anything else from trainers, unfortunately. Waited a really long time to use it. Oh yeah, a whopping 20 minutes. Oh, we used a potion. Let's do it again. Ah, it's gonna be the one that goes through it. Yeah, these are single. I believe that's a double. Come on. Nice. Okay. Last evolution. Possible. Nope. Okay, this is Victory Road, so I think you get one more thing to do before Victory Road. It'd be a bad time to have the thing that says go straight. I have had that happen before and it sucks. You got a Sheldon. Nice. Looks like something with a helmet, and it's not shiny. Surprise, surprise. Almost 30 minutes. That's a long time to wait to use points. A Honchgrove? Okay. I can't say I've seen actually any of those right there. Okay. 4 more, and you win. Yes. Got it. Does it evolve? No. Alright, next one. This is number 2. Yes. Number 2 down. Another evolution. Yes. Ooh. He looks like the, what do they call him? Oh, is it the Wampa? I think. Yeah, on Mario. That's what it reminds me of. We're about to have another winner in our hands. We are looking. We are on 3rd. No. Okay, you get 3 chances. And of course you get it first thing. Okay, so 3 down. Still not evolution. You could have used the potion. Last one. Do we get it? Okay. Thank goodness, another potion. Champion. Last one. I'm actually gonna click the button this time. Yes! Cold Duck Soup wins! Woo! Now we are definitely gonna capture that. Second winner ever in my stream. It even captures little bits of... I'm gonna actually go over so I can capture fireworks. Cold Duck Soup deserves it. Okay. Do that. Actually, I'm gonna check that. Okay. Who's that? Oh, Nader. Yep. I gotta go back to it. Let's see. Cold Duck Soup wins. Yeah. Not me being jelly. Exactly. Free duck soup for life. Well, technically that would be him. So that would be oh, what is it? Is it cannibalism when you eat yourself? I'm trying to think what that is. There's a certain word for it. It's when you actually start eating yourself. Okay, so according to the thing, we have Danny D. And if it takes too long, we'll have somebody else. Okay, Danny. Starving. It is cannibalism? Okay. I figured that... I know there's a certain word for it. I just wasn't sure if it was still cannibalism or not. Because I have heard of it before, which is scary. Ah, Lytton. I actually played one on IMDJK, I believe it was. Or I saw it on there. Somebody had 2 of these, and they fully evolved, and then traded one away. And then they lost. Duckplism. Okay. Auto cannibalism. Okay. And another Pokemon. So far, so good. You got Wishy-Washy. Okay. It looks like a very sad fish. Hacks and cheese. Well, see, Cold Duck Soup had the angry fish. Now you have the sad fish. Okay, do we win the first? No. I think the girl water type curses getting you, Danny. Okay, so you actually did make it past the first one. Okay, now that I'm a winner, I'm finished adulting. You're probably streaming. Okay. Have a good one, Cold Duck Soup. Exactly, that's what the Pokemon are saying. Okay, there we go. It's a Torracat. So that will help. Ah, this is a day. Now you have an Incineroar. So it's better. We'll put it that way.
Oh, cool. I can
Yep.
do magic. I can cause chaos.
By centimeters. Okay. Oh, perfect. Now we have the sad music. Let's see a new one. That was a short run, but considering she had a water type and started as a girl, it's not surprising on the way this game goes. Okay, bring my Discord back. Oh. There we are. Danny D tried it again. Alright, so bring up this, shrink that, beat it's okay, I have won twice before, don't mind loss. Yep, that's the best way to do it. Beat the water type twice with a girl and a boy, so I'm good. Yep, exactly. You did really good. Oh, and again in a month. That's the way it was last time, yeah. Okay, now that we are actually playing Minecraft for the next 2 minutes until somebody else gets a bright idea. Okay, we're gonna chop down trees because we need tons of it. Are you sure about that? No, apparently not. Oh wow, they're separated by little bits. And so it does this. That's the only problem with having it set up like this. Yeah, there we are. I do like music though. Okay, collect all this because anything else I build, and if I decide to upgrade anything I've got, which I probably need to really, I need to upgrade my builder's hat. Of course. Oop, need that. Because they will eat those. I see that, Pickle. I'm watching you. I will play this for a couple minutes at least. You can do it later. Nah, I'll get it over. Get it over while I can. There we are. Triumphant music. The perfect thing. Although I have to say it does sound like a movie entrance. What is it? Is it a Vic? Oh, it's intergalactic. No wonder. It's like Star Wars music. Next stream, that game will be gone. Hey, if it's popular and it makes good content, I'll keep it around. Let's see. Yep, that one. Restart. Gen 7. Alright. You want a boy or a girl, Pickle? Boy. I had a feeling it might be that way. Okay, you got a rowlet. Have a circular owl. Let's see if you can do it. Exactly, that's what I want to say, Pickle. Okay, battle trainer. Well, at least it looks better now. It's a Dartrix. It actually looks like an owl. Cute, but I'm gonna lose. It has a decent thing right there, actually. Since it was evolved immediately. Oh, well, now it is again. Let's see, it's a. Yeah, it's one of those. So now you have. Ooh, legendary. Now these are hard. Because you don't just pick them like you do a regular Pokemon, you have to catch them. And he has a very small chance by comparison of other things. No, so the legendary got away. If you do get a legendary, it would shrink this up to a sliver of a no. So it's good to get them when you can. Alright, defeat the second one. And no evolution, which that would just give you a free potion, which is good. Team Rocket encounter. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah. See, in this situation, like the god of Pokemon steps in and says no. So you don't lose anything. Normally they would steal a Pokemon if you had multiples. When you're down to your last one, it won't let him. Because it'd be instant lose, so. So you won there. You're on 3. So any evolution is a free potion. There you are. And between gems. Oh, battle arrival does nothing because you don't have anything to upgrade. Ooh, good thing we got that free potion. Or no. Okay, that must have been the rifle. It always gets me. It should have like a different setup for that. Okay, you did actually lose that time. Got 50-50. Yeah, it's not looking good. A lot of no's going on here. Exactly. Well, I mean, you have 50-50. That's hard. Definitely hard to do. Oh, so close to a win. Okay. Oh, I actually still have it. So, do a new one. Yeah, the owls let you down. Think of birds. Alright. Bring the server back over. Paste it. No, wait. Yeah, that's not up there. Yeah. Got let down by that owl thing. There we are. Close enough. Bring that back up. There we are. Because I know how you people are. Give it 2 seconds. Okay. Now my thing, I wonder, could I do?
I'll take care of it.
Let's see. I'd really like a house to live in. Oh, of course you would. What was it? It's main menu. Apple. See if I can actually just give them apples. Yes. Okay, so apples or something I can add to it. I don't remember what they're called. I can just add it to inventory. White currants, red currants, black currants, and elderberries. I wonder if it would recognize it, since it is a food. Because I know I gave it to them before and they did eat it. If you want to try it eventually. Let's see. Is do better than pickle? Yes, exactly. When all else fails, just try to be better than pickle. You'll have a longer, healthier life if you do it that way. That should not be hard. True. It was what, like the second or third gym. So yeah, it gets rough like that. Okay, something I can try. Don't get the owl. 5 out of 5 do not recommend. Exactly. Let's see. It would be back here, of course. Depends on the subject, but Pokemon battle is in my blood. Okay. I'm gonna blame the mouse clicker. How am I not surprised? Okay, we will do a mine. Oop. I got the clicky thing. So my choice one is Pokemon Sun and Moon. Okay. So should we? Yeah, it's all under fundamentals because. Yeah, it's actually very. There we are. Yeah, these are very small, very small, thankfully. Okay, come. See, last time I had to walk into it. There we are. I walked into it and it showed me the corners. Okay, that's one there. Okay. I do want to back it off. Because over there is where my power is, and that has lava. So I'm actually going to move behind this to put the mine. That's two. So I would just put it, stack it basically top. Yep. And that works. How was I not shocked by that? I can see why IMDJK put like a 2-time limit on that on his streams. And of course all his people were complaining. They're like, we want to play it, we want to play it. And he's like, that's all I will do. I'll have to write him and say, yes, it is all you will do. Just because. Okay, do that. Let's see, I will get a... I'll have the mine. And then after that, I will need a forester. Let's see. Build options, there we are. That requires 22 dirt. Building. Now she should have so much in her inventory, doesn't matter that much. Yeah, I can put the forester. The only unfortunate thing about the forester is they will literally walk around and plant trees everywhere. I tripped over my goldfish and my thumb hit the button. I know how that goes. Oh, wrong one. I know how that goldfish tripping happens to happen. Gen 8. Probably the one I know least amount. Girl. Alrighty. Score bunny. Assuming it's a fire type too. Not 8, exactly. Almost everybody knows 1. And occasionally they'll know 2, or at least some of them of 2. But 8 is like the last one. Only diehard Pokemon fans know anything about it. Got a rabbit. A rabbit. I want one, exactly. And... the girl curse is working against you today. There we are. Beat the first one. No evolution. Let's see what we do between. Catch Pokemon. Nice. That's because I don't have 1 or 2. That's a... It's not Milcery? That's the way I'm reading it? I don't know. Looks like a blob of goo. It's not shiny either. Next person battle. Yes. Any evolutions? No. And you go fishing. Let's see what you get this time. Is the depressed fish again, or the mean fish? Ah, you got a. What is it? Looks like a corpfish. Looks like some kind of lobster crab. That one is not shiny either. So next person. Oh. Well, it's not the day, it looks like. Cold duck soup seems to have had the... Okay, which one did I do wrong? You. There. Yeah, cold duck soup had the best run of everybody today. No. Copy. I have to look down because my... the boom for my mic is right there. Let's see. Hit by the girl. Curse. There we are. And there. Shrink that down. Restart it. There we are. Greedy much. Well, that's one way to look at it, I guess. I'll have to move these because they will just flat out take them down when I put something there. I'm a princess. Exactly. Now I can actually. The mod is trying to deny the name of the song. Wow. Forester. Oh, this is the one that was yesterday. Or not yesterday. Oh, was it Thursday when I found it? Thursday night? Let's see. I was waiting for it to cool down, but not in... Oh, not in a big rush too. Oh, when it comes to Danny D, you gotta be first or she takes it. I can tell you that already. She takes no prisoners. Is that the same? Can I walk into... Yes, I can. And it will put up the lines. Yes. 1, 2. Alright. See, that's the trouble with these. I don't know which way is facing. And you kind of need that. Which way is it? Oh, you tried 76. Nice. I need to have the door facing me, but it won't. What's the alternate? All I need is the door. That's not too bad. Just brought up 1, 2. I like this as a little hut. Now I don't know what it's gonna look like as a level 5. How'd it go? Horrible. Oh wow. Love light being last. What was it? Love being last because you get to enjoy the view and take your time. Oh, if you ain't first. Yeah, everybody always tells me that. let's see. It's an alternate lever duck. Okay. Okay, and that one is it's connected. And that will be ready whenever they go to do it. It'll be like, I think you have to queue it up. Or have like 2 builders. Coarse dirt. It's only 25 dirt. Oh yeah, that's easy. Builder quest created for forest. Okay. She is going to be freaking. Hey, there's Crazy. Let's see. I don't get it. I was annoyed. I got a headache. I rage quit twice. I'm going to try it again. Am I going to try it again? Yes. And there's Alastras. Yeah, it's a learning curve and was a lot better when they fixed it after it first came out. Is it Fallout 76? Because if so, then yeah, I totally understand why you rage quit. It's insane. Yeah, Fallout. Oh yeah. When it first came out, you couldn't walk up a hill without being stuck. It was horrible. I watched people play it, and they swore that the game should be burnt with fire. So yeah, I could totally see why you rage quit. I have it. I haven't played it yet, but I do have it. Let's see. Put it in her inventory. Oh yeah, because she has the amethyst one already. Probably something I should do. Put the amethyst one there. Never tried it yet, but it had such a bad sentiment when it came out. Yeah, if they fixed a lot of stuff, then it would probably be pretty good, but it was horrible when it first came out. Playing in PlayStation 5 and there's no guidance to tell me what buttons to press and anything, and none of the buttons even make sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's where you'd need the rebinding of stuff. But yeah, people just absolutely hated it when it first came out. Okay, for a forester, I actually need to take all these trees down because he'll replace them. Okay. Oh, those. Banana and breadfruit. From a jungle sapling, I got bananas. Okay. I pre-ordered it. And got day 0 access back in the day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, people are mad when it first came out. When it comes to quests. About to rage quit again and I'm not even playing it. Yep. That's the general sentiment about it. Okay, when I break it with the axe, it doesn't do anything. Yet when I break it by hand, it destroys it. Okay. Apparently I get a lot of bananas. And I'm not even... it's not even a banana tree. Okay, I don't think they will be up here, so to speak. Yeah. This. It's like a lot of multiplayer RPGs. It doesn't really hold your hand or guide you. You have to just explore and figure it out. Yeah. I'll go back and play Once Human. It makes more sense than 76. Yeah, I could see that. And really, once human doesn't exactly hold your hand either, but it does do more than 76 did. At least what it did. I haven't played 76 yet. And I was kind of regretting it because I had a chance to buy it for 99 cents. Back when the reviews were so terrible. And I didn't do it because it was so terrible. I didn't realize, hey, yeah, they might fix it one of these days. I just figured it was going to be gone. So I didn't even bother with that. And I kind of regret it because I had to buy it for several dollars when I did buy it. And it's all because of the success of Fallout, the show. It made all the games popular. Even the ones back from when I was younger. Let's see. Have it on PC now. There's no story to 76. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it was just kind of made for an online game. I think they kind of wanted it to be like Red Dead was online. I'm not sure if it lived up to the standard. But that's what they wanted, I'm sure. Like a good storyline. Hey, living life. Hope y'all are having an okay day. It's actually pretty good so far. Red Dead even has a storyline. True. I'm just saying it like. I didn't say a good opponent to it. I just said like. Because as I've seen the reviews and I've seen people that would play it, and they weren't too happy about it. So all this stuff goes into recycling. There, King Orange got it. We'll put that in the dirt. The thing is, that's all food. I have multiple bananas. I have Ortec. Let's see. I can't talk about it anymore. My head is starting to hurt. Yep. Now it's King Orange's turn. If I can click the right thing. Immediately fail. Well, it's Gen 4, so hopefully not. Do you want a boy character or a girl character, King Orange? That's way too much to hope for in me. You never know. Cold Duck Soup got it his first time and he won, so. I'm not sure if he was, not sure it was his first time. I think he might have done it once before, because I did it like an explanation the last time. This is the second time, put it that way. But still, he went all the way and won. Another Turtwig. Gonna lurk while I gregify my tech. Alrighty. Hope you enjoy the, I guess, commentary. That's the best I can say, because I'm not really, I don't know. Commentary to me is about people who are watching stuff. So, I don't know. It's whatever a streamer does. Lux Raid. That's pretty. I do kind of like the combination of the blue and the black color. That's real pretty to me. Okay. Do we defeat the first one? No. Okay. Wow. Okay. We are all witness. Danny D cursed King Orange. And he didn't make it past the first boss. We're all living witness to it. Alright. paste it, and which I'm sure I spelled it wrong. Yep. Luckily, we got spell check. There we go. I did nothing. You could just scroll up in the chat and see. You said you would lose immediately. That was karma, getting orange for all the times you shut the door in my face so the ghost could get me. Well, that didn't go well for me. All your fault, you didn't wish me luck. Yeah. I think we need to change the name of the stream to Pokemon Roulette. Exactly. I had a feeling this was going to happen eventually. Just didn't realize it would all converge today. I mean, never that was all Spooby. Oh, I could see it out of Spooby, yeah. I said you got this, but after you cursed him to fail immediately. Well, because it was King Orange's first time, I'm going to give him a redo. Because it sucks when you lose first thing. So he gets Gen 3. We're going to give him a boy again. And we're going to go from there. He gets a Trico. So he gets a demented looking Deco. Or Gecko, yeah. Ads. Yeah, it's about time for an ad. And it's not shiny. But it's upgraded. He gets a Gruvile, I think. We'll put it that way. Okay, let's go. Second time's a charm. Exactly. Let's see if we can get past the first person at least. I think there is a grass curse today, because both of the ones that King Orange had were grass. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Okay. Yeah, I'm terrible with names anyway, much less Pokemon names. You have gone farther than last time, King Orange. We can all celebrate. Does it evolve? No, but it got close. Team Rocket. Okay, best you can hope for is defeating them. No, it says you run away, which you get nothing. So it's kind of like a wasted trip in between, put it that way. Yes! Beat the second one. Does it evolve again? Yes! You got a Sceptile. Very nice. Fully evolved within the first little bit. And another Pokemon. Go to the general. Save some time. At first I didn't click. Insurance companies, yep. He's got a plussy. Or a plusle, yeah. Let's quick save real quick for the next battle. Exactly. Ah. Well, it's at least better than the last time. The spins were just not with it today, but did about equal with Sir Pickle, so not the worst. Nope. G. It. Farther. There we are. Now let's put it over here. Put my thing in front of it. Just make sure. Okay. Oh, now we're doing commercial ads. Get a Snickers, you're not you when you're hungry. Exactly. 2 participation trophies. Yeah. But hey, at least they were enjoyable participation trophies. Okay, that's the thing. There's jungle wood, so actually one of the things over here. Put them there. Now the regular oak, that goes for building. Go here. Let's see what they need. She just magically teleports. That's it. Acquired resources. She's saying we'll have a lot. So we need planks and slabs. Well, the roulette game didn't get you, but the community game, you're getting quite a few. Nice. We got those, I got those. I can turn these into planks, which I was going to anyway. I'm trying to think what else I need. Acquired. Planks, slabs, horse door, dirt, cobblestone, fences. Cobblestone, fences. I know I'll need a door. Okay, I still catch. Yep, I still catch Pokemon. Should make some lunch. Yep. Can't catch Pokemon if you starve to death. So those are regular framed. Those are framed. So that works. Like coarse dirt. It's a good thing I mined all of that I had. So I'm definitely needing it, all of these. Acquired resource. Now, of course, ladders, because it's a mine. And every time you gotta go down a level. So, gotta have some stairs. I think it's 3. And it starts raining. Of course. And not a thunderstorm, so I can't do it. Oh. That's why you never look off the screen when you're turning, unless you go too far one way. Okay, we have lots of fruits. I wish it would do the root classic or roots classic and the Pam's Harvest Craft, because I could make a bunch of stuff, or make them make a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Cooked rice. Okay, for MineColonies, all it is a bowl and rice. Now, would that mean I have to provide him with the bowls for his inventory back
It's
there?
a fine afternoon.
Yes, in the house for weeks. I'm gonna try that actually. Okay, so I have that.
Good to see you, mate.
There are no guards on the map. Yeah, it does not feel safe. Rice, apple. Okay, and fuel. So it does the open request like that. I think it's for the courier, and it's supposed to bring it there. We'll take... Yeah, we'll take the charcoal because I have that place now. I can make it all I want now. And all it takes is electricity now. I will give them... Let's see. Statistics, fuel... All that is on.
Good to see you, mate.
That was creepy. Open requests. That's all the same, which it can't do anything. Increase happiness if fellow citizens are unhappy due to sickness, unemployment, homelessness, starvation. Citizens. You will sleep recently. Happiness if citizens have housing. And for higher level housing. Yeah, there is a house I can build. Well, there's only one. I have a feeling they will get mad at the person who has the house. But technically I can put it that way. I'll have to figure out where to put the house, first of all. Which I have a feeling is going to go right here. Chance, or no I can't, because that's going to be lava. Probably be over here then. I need to fill that up. There's andesite, so I could break all that. Star Wars music in the background is missing. Let's play Minecraft. Exactly. Let's see. Actually, it's called Royal Arena, so it's not Star Wars. Although it sounds exactly like Star Wars. Definitely has that tone to it. Okay, there is a bee. I take the bee, first of all, and its flower. And then basically just take all the wood. Technically I need an axe. But it's all spruce, so doesn't really help. Oh wow. Just spread out enough to be annoying. And now that the farmers that were up here are dead, I'll actually go make an axe. I pretty much have to until I can sleep. Okay, now I can. Because I ain't gonna do anything when it's raining or dark. Okay. We have obsidian, molten iron, so I have nothing to make cast out of. There's 3 and 3. Because I need the steel to make a axe head. Two sticks. kind of weird because you have to do it this way, and then you have to do it the regular way too. Okay, some diorite. Put that there. Molten steel. Should be enough, I would think. If not, I can just make more. It's easy enough to make it on this one. I'm pretty sure I'll have to. Now kind of sounding like music that would be in Lion King. Yeah, actually it does. Double line these. That wasn't enough for some reason. Uses an awful lot to make the steel. Called a bad encounter.
Oh, cool. I can do magic. I can cause chaos!
Precisely. There, if we can't do enough with 8 ingots, then there's just no use doing it. Okay, so we have that. A block of obsidian. I better be able to do it out of a block of obsidian. Unless they mean physical block of obsidian. Which very well could be. It does not say cooling. So try this and see. Okay, now it is doing it. I guess I'll have to keep this out here for them, just in case. Wait till it. It takes a while to melt obsidian. Excuses. Sorry I'm at work. Just saw the message. No problem. As I tell people, it's better late than never. And then you're not even late. You're not even through the first half of the stream, technically. So, don't think your forge is big enough. Yeah, pretty much. It can get exponentially huge, really. I just did this because I had limited resources. You can do a 1x1, but they don't suggest it because it's hard to fill it up and heat it. This is your basic for the Tinker's Construct, which this is based on, and they added it for the Silent Gear. It's actually it's a foundry. That's what they call it, even though it built almost exactly like Tinker's Construct, the forge on it. So, used to make huge ones till I fell in and started collecting blood. Exactly. I actually had a hole made in one of them so that I could collect blood from myself, and I used it in the blood magic. There we are. Now I can fill it up. Who needs to make money to survive? Exactly. That's why I stream. I don't need money. Okay. Says it's cooling. And you can kind of see it change color a little bit as it goes. And it should turn, I think, purple when it's done. Sure. Yeah, that's what I always tell people. No, I know. Oh, this one's not too bad. There we go, now it cooled. So we have obsidian. Right there. There we are. Now I gotta take my tool rod. Yeah, apparently this does not have magnetic anymore. So it doesn't really pay to get an axe. She's out there digging. Okay. Is that... Okay, that's that kind of... Yeah, that stuff is so dark it looks like oil. So I have trouble distinguishing the two. There we are. It's a little faster. I have to say I do like the way they made the farm. It's just... It was weird because the guys wouldn't go in a house. The one guy wanted my house and was stalking me, but... Oh, there was a drowsy in chat. That's one I actually did know. Typical. And I can't use any of this because none of my stuff is spruce, but I can burn it. Let's see. Only used obsidian as binders for tools, not as main component. Yeah, in all the mods 9, if you could get obsidian fast enough, and all you need was 3 pieces, of course. But if you could get enough to make it the main, that's how I got the 3000 durability axe when I was taking down the village at one time. That's how it does that. Okay, have to sneak to break chests like that, since they are loot chests. But I'm not just going to leave floating chests everywhere. Ooh, that is a barrel. Did not know it was there. Okay, we'll do that. My goodness. I don't know if it's allergies or what. But for the past couple days, I've been clearing my throat. Did you kick someone off their own apartment? No, the zombies did. I tried to make them a little house over here, and they apparently didn't want it. They just absolutely just refused to even go into it. It had beds, it had light, everything. And I got attacked by a zombie villager. So, they were already gone. I am cleaning up with the zombies evicted. So you didn't protect them like... I didn't promise them nothing. That was not my villagers. That was random villagers. These are mine. But of course, as you know, I didn't protect them either because the one guy died to zombie. Or what was it? Was it a phantom? Not a phantom. It was a ghost. The ghost guy got him. That's who killed the guys the last time. Let's see. So the wheat. Make that into hay bales. Carved pumpkin. Actually, you can mix it with a torch to make a jack-o'-lantern. There we go. Let's see. We have flowers. I can put away seeds. Just enough for another I'm sure eventually we're going to get to where we have to start making that thatching that I talked about before. And when it gets down to that, I'm going to need all of the hay bales that I can find. Okay, I do not like the just pure white flowers. So I'll replace that. I have no use for them. I can sleep for a while. Oh goodness. Okay. Go up here, but this way. Oh, that's a new one. He looks like a cross between an adventurer, a miner, or a guard. Looks like he has a sword on his back. So I think he'd be like a guard. Slabs, chest, hay bale. Do have a composter. Brown banner. Oh, I did get a hoe. We have to use that.
Good to see you.
Ah, they broke their own.
What are you doing with my
I'm eating them all. I'm taking your chocolated pickles. They're all mine now. Okay, give her.
What can I do for you?
Yes, I ain't had a house in weeks. And now you have another pick, so you can break through all that that's down there. Literally all of that can be burnt. Oh, that's an oak fence. Missed that one. Yeah, I haven't even started on the woodcutter yet, which that'll be a lot of wood. Let's see, I think it was wood and what was it? I'm trying to remember. Was it wooden fences? I'm right. The final mile. Feels like it sometimes on here. Okay, we'll put this here. Okay, we need to do it this way, so it actually goes down. Ah, it's burning. Yeah, I'm not using it enough to get it from there. So that'll have to go there. The barrel up there. These guys should go on the outside. It's just a blank brown. And let's see, we got composters, which I already have one. Up there. Decent sized thing of emeralds so far. Let's see, efficiency, unbreaking, and fortune 2. I'm not going to use it like that. A lot of that. It can only be used with that. I'm not sacrificing a diamond to make fertilizer. It can grow on its own like it's supposed to regularly. Okay, I haven't been fighting anything, so I don't have that much blood. Yeah, it takes her a little while when she has to mine through stuff. Unlike in All the Mods 9, where I gave the person an obsidian shovel and somehow they used it even though they were level 1. this. That will make me a little land bridge over to there. There's apples there, but it's not the... I was looking at the quests today, and there's one of them that wants me to get a specific kind of apple from a tree, and it's just like a basic Minecraft achievement for the modded stuff. And I know of the tree that they're wanting, I just haven't found it yet. Because it's green. It's a green apple. They call them Granny Smith, I think. Now I have got them before in other maps on All the Mods 9. I've never done it on All the Mods 10. And it's kind of a stony looking place. Just making land bridges. Oop. I'm not sure where they would spawn. I used to know where the other ones would, but... That looks like... That looks like one of the pillars where those Stargate addresses are. That's that fireweed. Interesting. Not big into pink myself. Ooh, meadow sage. It's a pretty one. What do I get out of it? Is it blue? Yes. Okay, so definitely do that. Blue pigment, hard to find sometimes. Or blue dye. And there's bees. There's a full beehive. So I need... Of course they pop out. As I say, if you hit it with Silk Touch, you can sometimes get the hive with the bees. Nope. Wrong kind. I think you have to have... Is it an axe? An actual axe? Yeah, that's not the best idea, running from bees. Which, I think they will just disappear. Do a flip. If only. But no, because those bees now are hiveless, they will either despawn, or they will fly off to the nearest hive and try to fill it. Okay, what's that? That's milk. Let's see. We'll do some exploring while we wait. I mean, the person still has to dig a lot to get the mine ready. I'm actually surprised that they don't let you do a flip. They let you run and jump. So that'll be the next thing. Yeah. Parkour flipping Minecrafters. Wouldn't be a surprise, but not as of right now. This is the acacia savannas. Yep. For some reason, I'm always near a savanna whenever I pick a land. At least anymore, it seems like that. Okay, there is a random wagon. Yeah, I knew it had a chest in it. Ooh, unbreaking. I'll take that. See over there. What was that? Is that? Okay, it's a giraffe. I'm like, what? What's that? I just saw this necked thing looking up over the corner at me. Okay, got that. I would definitely take one of these. Oh, those ostriches. Nice. Wait. I was gonna say, my grandma had, what was it? Emus. Years ago. And of course my grandpa hated them. Because he had to take care of them. They were technically grandma's, but she didn't take care of them. So grandpa had to do it all. And then she wondered why he always complained about them having emus. Like, yeah, if I was the one who had to do it all, I would complain too. Kinda goes along with it. Especially since he didn't want them to begin with. But that's just the way my grandma was. She wanted weird and unusual new things, but yet she never had to be the one to take care of them. And of course she always wanted other people to take care of them. Let's see. King Orange. I remember ostriches from the old Mo Creatures mod that would reproduce like every 2 minutes, and your map would be overrun and crash within 20 minutes. Yeah, I remember the Mo Creatures mod. It had a lot of interesting things about it. And yeah, the crashing, that definitely happened. It happened to me a few times too. Seeker. Worker exploit. Overseed is doubled, but the sheep takes damage. Oh wow. Aqua Affinity. Fertile 2 increases the amount of launched seeds. Okay. Gathering 1 allows thrown boomerangs to collect items on their path. Now that wouldn't be too bad, because I've used the there was a boomerang I would make, and sometimes I'd find one on here. But that was an old mod that I used before when I had it. Had this weird thing, you had to use like a diamond. You had like diamond tip boomerang. And it was really powerful. It did like a flat damage. And I don't think armor would be affected by it. It would just go through it because it was boomerang. Yeah, here's the multicolored sand. Which I'm not sure if it makes... Oh, something I want to load in. There we are. Yeah, something that's lagging it pretty hard. Probably all loading in those big pillars and stuff. I know I've had it lag it before. Holiday music. Smithing template. Frost resistance. Oh, there we are. That gives you magic. Attack from, oh, that's unbreaking too. I can use the smash technique to get that. It's armor. Yeah, there's the armor thing. Yep. It's one of the first ones I've ever seen above water. So I'll take all of that. Ooh! Off the water. This is another one of those you can research. Let's see. 1 experience point for every 5 units of getting wet from the ability moisture resistance. For a certain period, allows walking on the surface of water without sinking. Once the time runs out, boots start sinking, pulling the wearer underwater. To dry them, the wearer must stay away from water blocks. Drying time fully depends on level of saturation. Okay. Definitely makes it interesting. But I can wear them, so we will try that. I do want that. We have plenty of saplings. Lantern. Do not want the spruce thing. Seeds are fine. Blue yonder. Okay. Try that seed. Do not want poisonous potatoes. Those can be found anytime you grow a potato plant. Is that jellyfish? Oh, I can walk on it. Ah. Interesting. Huh. Wonder. It didn't say how long a timer is, though. What's that? That's frost resistance. I was thinking that was the timer. But nope. Okay, I gotta run. Like exploring. I've got. Well, I have a full inventory, but not a full backpack. I always forget I have this. Now I can keep going. Okay. That is a floating place, for sure. Like some kind of... kind of like a mystical tower. Which is kind of cool. Given the area that it is, it's not surprising. Like everything over there is at the peak of all those kind of like the spikes coming out of the stone spikes. Yeah, all of them are like that. Especially in that area. Okay, what do we have here? Did someone say mystical? Maybe. I do tend to say it quite a bit anymore. Let's see. I don't see where the hive is. I don't know if they classify those as flowers. It has to be these. There we are. Give it a flower, at least it can pollinate without nearly killing itself in the water like they always do. It's always rough when they do that. There's a high productivity, which is always nice. Let's see, the ashy mining bee, it does a lot of... It can do just regular flowers, but it affects like sand and gravel and stuff like that. Not sure why it didn't want to do that. So blue banded. Oh, do I have a blue banded? I didn't have too many because I've used the bee chest for storing flowers, which I'll never use, but I still store them there. Yeah, there are bees randomly flying around now because I broke that hive. Let's see, this is... There's hay for that one. There we are. That's walnut. Yeah, there's the bees. I'm trying to remember. Is it shears, I think? If you do shears on Minecraft Beehive, it gives you... Is it honeycomb? And if you use a bottle on it, it gives you honey bottles. And you can use the honeycomb to make an apiary or a beehive. I think it's just a regular beehive, not the apiary. And then you can actually, you can lure bees. You can lead them like you do sheep and the cows. You use a flower, you lead them to it, and when they pollinate it, they will sometimes take up residence in your beehive, and so you have free honey after that. Yeah, I don't know how to make cooked rice after I figured that one out pretty quick. Okay. Aqua affinity, that's, of course that's 3. Put it right there. Now we have 3 pickles. And I think actually, yeah, I got more. You get them almost every time with that. The piece of, what was it, hay bales and chests. TNT. Books. Armor stuff. I have tons of stuff. And I hardly ever use it. The sad part. Now the campfire I will need. Because I can use that with the buildings in MineColonies. They do use campfires. Now those you can take the unbreaking off of it. Goes there. Books. Just put random signs up. I don't want that. I don't want cyan. Put beehives up there and put flowers away. If it makes 10,000, then oh well. This is tons of food. Okay, I put weed up there. Just enough for all the food. Okay, back over here for the hay bales. And we'll go for this. Ah. There we go. That way if I need them, I've got them. Okay, is it time for her? Yes, I think she's finally gonna start building it. She'll have to go in and exchange her stuff with what's already there, which I know she has a lot of dirt and cobblestone. This is actually where you need like a diamond chest, because it carries a huge amount of stuff. Don't have the stuff for it, but I do have for the rest of it. To start changing your chests, if I did it right. Let's see, we need an actual chest. And add torch to a redstone torch. Start you on sophisticated storage. Right there. And you can add things to it, so you get a whole bunch more. Productive trees. You yonder, love. Yeah, see that, and they gave me upgrade things even though I already had them. So that works. Cool. Chest with a minecart. Okay. I guess I'll put it in here. I have no idea. I don't use that. I think it's just 8. I can do copper. So it's 8 and 4. Because I'm sure it has to. Yep, has to stop and say I did it. That one, so it goes up to gold. And then you do the same thing for diamond after that. Ah, it's a pollen sieve. That adds a little bit when you do those. And then that one, it adds significantly more. And then we have a gold one. and they can only be upgraded from an iron one. Yeah, iron can surpass all the rest. But anything past that has to go on top of an iron already. Yeah, built the mine. Even better. Okay, I don't want the... What's that? Productivity alpha. Okay. That is... Oh, there's lupines. Yeah, I don't like just the white colored flowers. Let's see if this is enough. Oh yeah, that's way bigger. Of course I'll break this and stuff goes everywhere. Not too bad really. Take all this out of there. Put all these at the bottom. Yeah, I do already have 2 guard towers, which is good. That's what I should have done. I should have made a gold chest to put up here anyway, but better late than never. And if you have a gold, it gets even huge. I'm not sure what else can actually go to besides that. Okay. And the thing with the miner is they will always need tools to mine. So I'm not going to use somebody right now. Because let's see, we have the builder and we have the cook. And I think I'm going to start out with 4. So if I do that, 1, 2, I think innkeeper might be 3. So the only person, of course it's right. The only person available I would have would be the last one. I'm trying to think that I probably need him to probably be a courier. Or farmer. Probably farmer, because then farmer can feed them and then builder can just go from there. And people will join it as I build more. Inventory hat. It still has.
Right away, mate.
That. Let's see. I think I went through all my rice already. Probably since it doesn't do so much. Let's see, spruce. Okay, so if we have 64, then we go to the rice, take all of it. Would I have 64 single bowls or a whole one? Ah, whole one. So I can just keep making more. Now the cooked rice will be a lot more filling for people. We'll do it that way. does sound like Star Wars. Not sure how they can get away with that, but they did. And supposedly, Pretzel Rocks is supposed to be safe for streamers. You're not supposed to get flagged for it. We'll see when I post today. YouTube can be a little funny about it.
Yes?
Yeah, there's no towers, of course. Yeah, 0 happiness. Okay. Well, she did get started at least. Yeah, the actual houses I could put behind it. I think this is actually the front door right here. This situation, I'm just going to start doing this. Easier than having to deal with waiting on stuff. Yeah, I can fill up a lot of this hole over here. I can fill it up with dirt. Yeah, I won't have to deal with it. So, yep. Stuff everywhere. That didn't take too long. Okay, take all of that. What's that? That's rubies. I haven't explored into things like the ruby because I just don't know. I've never done the ruby stuff. It's like ruby, sapphire. If I thought it was superior to normal armor, I'd probably use it. Or weapons and things like that. Kind of like how it pops out. Let's do the roll. Bit of terraforming. Because I can't stand non-flattened ground like that. I've seen a lot of people play all the mods and vein mine stuff, and there'll just be holes everywhere, and they build around it, and it's like, why? Why not fill it up? Doesn't take that long. Okay, can I do this? I can. It's got flowers in it, everything else. Now this I can go ahead and break. Oh well. All of my all of my dirt's gonna be used on this, that's for sure. Interesting song. It sounds more older Superman movies to me. Yeah. I'm not sure a specific kind of, you should say, genre of stuff it would be. It's a random assortment of it's like a free playlist, I guess you'd say. 195 tracks, 9 hours of music is what it says. have to say, so far, most of it's not too bad. It's the, like the intergalactic songs that are a little funky. But other than that, the rest of them are kind of chill. Fill this in real quick. Another streamer I watch uses pretzel too. Nice. Glad to know I'm not the only one. I love pretzels. Yeah. With cheese. Exactly. I was waiting for somebody to make a joke like that. Because that's the exact kind of thing I would do. I've done that with my nieces and nephews before, and they just look at me like I'm weird. Which one is this? Mystery? Spelled with an I? Sounds like Harry Potter music. But it said it's supposed to be free, so we'll just go with that. Well, Pickle isn't here to use his dad joke ability. True, he's working. And he's probably at the office in another 5-hour meeting. Just like he is every time I stream. It's almost bad luck for him to watch. Every time he does, he has a meeting or a call or something like that. Let's see, I mean, we're both animal fathers, but aren't to that level yet. True. Let's see, get this flattened out because I'm probably going to put a house over here. Maybe two, because they're going to get to the point where they start refusing to work because they don't have a house. And you don't want your builders refusing to work. At least that's the way I've done it in the past. Now I have tried to take over an abandoned village one time, which was really nice. It was on a flatter piece of ground, which is what I like, and it worked out really well. It was big enough that there was touching, I don't know if it's like a lake or a river on it, but there was invasions, and it said barbarians are invading from the north. I go up there, and they are walking very slowly through the water, and I had a guard at the time, and they just were picking him off. So it worked out really well. I had actually got to where I was starting to upgrade the buildings and everything. They had enough base buildings already built that it was a decently, because when you take it over, you absorb all the buildings that are already there, so you don't have to build them. And they just have to go through and they'll take out spider webs and they'll just replace them. So it only took like a few blocks to actually do it, which was really nice. Far Eastern Mine. Interesting. I could have kind of guessed that by the sound of it. Almost done setting up the next 2 sets of power gen in the pack. I'm playing after using about 8 stacks of iron to make 16 steam turbines, 8 steam boilers, and with tier 2 upgrades and efficiency augments. Oh my goodness, you have been busy. But I'm glad it's working out. Having big builds like that, I don't know if it's like it for a lot of people, but for me, there is just a sense of accomplishment whenever I do something like that. I know a lot of people's like, oh, it's just a game, you can't get a sense of accomplishment. I'm like, yeah, but I've worked at it for however long. I'm like, I do. That is... Yeah, that one is... It's obsidian. So I'm not sure why they did not make obsidian higher than iron in this pack, but they did. Very odd. Tech scratches that reward center of my brain because it's so much effort, but it feels worth it in the end. Exactly. That's why I use the mods that I do, or at least I complete the ones that I do in all the mods, because it does that too. I enjoy it. This out so take it out so I can fill it in. That's that's the way of Minecraft right there. Let's see. I will need that andesite at some point probably. I like it when it gets down to here. And you don't have to really think about aiming, you just run forward with your pickaxe held down. Now, technically, I could just run through and dig out the dirt along with the cobble, but to me it's wasteful because it uses durability on dirt, which I can do myself. Let's see. It just says "Let me explain" is the name of the song. Sure, there's probably a hidden meaning as to what the person who made the song was going for, but just the name alone, without context, doesn't exactly help. It's probably a song about either a question or it could be a love song about somebody that was caught in a situation that looks like cheating but actually isn't. And so the whole song is about "Let me explain." I don't know, but it just makes it sound better. Always. Always do that one. this might be big enough to start off. Now see, I would have to come in and break these myself because... What? I might be able to do it with a stone pick. I don't know. But I will probably have to move the tree for him. So she has to put some kind of log flooring, I'm assuming. Now see, before I did it at like 10:20, and now it's forcing me to wait. Sounds almost like the genre dark academia, where it's slow and melancholic, but not sad. That describes it extremely well, actually. And I do like those kinds of songs. I'm not really big into sad songs in any way, but like what you just described, that genre, it fits exactly the kind of things I like. Copper, zinc. This. I can put this up here now. I expanded it. Ooh. Oh wait, I think that's already there. I'm hoping it is at least. I don't want that to produce bad omen stuff. There's nothing there. The diamond stick, copper stick. Something I should see. A piece of obsidian. I need an open spot. Put the obsidian on the floor. Let's see. Grass has to go. Or not grass. Dirt has to go back there. My enchanted things. I have to remember where I put them. Right here and here. So I'm breaking 2, I'm breaking 1. This has an unbreaking 1 on it as well, which I can take out. I don't have it on any of my other ones. I need a books. That. Take that one off. And you need an anvil. I love this kind of the mod for it. And that's how you make enchanted books, by stealing it off of other things. And then you come through here, and you break it off, and you do it again. And it takes all of them off of there, eventually. And you basically can keep doing it until the anvil breaks. And it just makes them into regular gloves that has unbreaking 2 on it. SF does that too, and it's so nice. Yes, it is, because I find so much enchanted stuff, and especially the things it'll have like leather glove. I don't know how many leather gloves I usually find, and they will have unbreaking on them, and they don't last no time, even with unbreaking. And so I can just do that. You can dispose of the gloves later because they're useless now, and you just get free books, which would take tons of stuff to actually make it the unbreaking. So this time I'm going to do that because I know it has it on it. And of course I took Unbreaking off of it. I was wanting the life mending because that is actually a... Is it a weapon enchantment? If I remember right. It does not say it, but I think it is a weapon enchantment. And let's see, if I remember right. No. There used to be a way you can combine them together. You may not do it now. Duration sense. That's a lot of lapis. That turns one into two. It's for enchanting. There used to be a way you can put it together and it would make it. You may not do it now. I know they used to have it. You put it in a crafting table and you just put two books together and it magically makes it into a Unbreaking 2. And you can level up all the way to the highest that way. But apparently not. So now I would just do regular one with Unbreaking 2. And you take it out of there. So now I have other things I can put just minor Unbreaking on if I need to. And of course the tombstone, that doesn't amount to anything with me. There used to be a generator you could use. Yeah, right. Is it solid fuel? Yeah, enchantment generator right there. You do that and you can make electricity out of magic books. So I kind of saved them away just for that. Smithing, repairing, yeah, so they're kind of useless. Chisel. That's a wrench. So I'll put that there. Okay. We have just a fishing pole, which is fine. I'm very tempted to actually get something else to put on those heads rather than obsidian, because it really sucks how it did. So far they were saying diamond had the most. Let's see. Pickaxe. Okay. Spirited Tomb pickaxe head. Yeah, see, it's not giving you specifics, so there needs to be... Is it a silent tools book? Probably. So is it at... No, I thought I spelled it wrong. Silent. Okay, is there a book for it that will tell you? It probably won't tell you. Not implemented and unlikely to happen anytime soon. Use this book to get a link to the wiki. Okay. Let's see, ingredient. Oh, it's catalyst. Well, that did not help. Oh, right here. Harvest level. Diamond. Number 2 is diamond. Three is obsidian, though I don't believe it. I think they screwed it because when you look at that, it says obsidian is 1. Harvest here, obsidian 1. This should be 3. Yeah, it's lowercase obsidian. It should be uppercase obsidian, if I remember right. Because you need the obsidian to start breaking the stuff to make the stuff for the azure. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have it. Well. Pretty much King Orange. I can pretty much guarantee on that one. I need stuff with good durability. Oh, right there, Crimson Steel's 2400. That's about what the obsidian used to be. Electrum. Of course, I have no idea how to make that. Tool action. Crushing. Okay, how do you make that? How do you make the blocks? Block casting. There we are. Ancient debris. So, Skulker Shell, Azure Electo, and Crimson Steel. Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Let's see. What else is there? Probably the closest thing I can get would be the Crimson Iron, first of all, and then possibly Crimson Steel. Blaze Gold kind of sucks. Crimson Steel would probably be the best. It's hard to make though. Okay, so found that out. That's 1,000. That's as much as it is for diamond. So I would have better luck making compressed steel. Yeah, regular steel, not as good. Oh, an enemy though. See spiders, that's not a problem. It's if there's other things like a creeper. They'll just blow up everything. Or a necromancer. That's the worst. Oh, yeah, he can't get near me. Because I have kitty shoes. Flee from me, creeper. It's one of the few times that you'll see this. I'm chasing creepers away. I won't actively get in the water. Ah, there we are. As long as they don't blow up my person, I'm fine. There we are. I've never had so much trouble trying to kill a creeper. Yeah, that's why I love the kitten shoes. Or kitty shoes, whichever one. gunpowder. Ah, she says she needs some. Probably, I would be guessing a shovel.
You are so wise.
Nope. Oh, she actually needs the wood for it. Okay. I need to put all this stuff up so I can start giving her the things for the forester hut. There. An island nation, huh? Sound like a pirate song. Some wood, some planks, I'm assuming. Probably a fence and a sign. Horse dirt. Yeah, framed. Ooh, stairs. She should have enough of the actual wood. Horse dirt. I saw the wood.
May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out.
Basically. Okay, that was enough to get her started. While I gather the rest of it. It's framed and stairs. Ah, there was some blood from that. That's the frame. This for stairs, that's for sure. And they need the stairs for, like, roofing. There's framed and stairs. That should be 100%. Yep. Now should be okay. Put that there. Making pathways. Oh, she had to fill it in with horse dirt, that's why. Okay. Okay, now that she has everything, I'm actually just going to let her build it, and then after that we can move on. Because I told Danny D that I would be playing Phasmophobia, so we can start that up and play a few games of it. Not sure how much it will turn into, but at least need to do some, because she did spend her 10,000 points for that one. I try to honor it. Oh well. I got another follower on X. At least one run. Well, I'll do more than that. Depending on how long it takes, it may only get one run. But yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, the thing with X is, I did get a follower, but then I got a bunch of people wanting to sell me stuff. That's why I always send all business inquiries to my ex, because then I can ignore them. photobombing. I'm trying to watch the builder's hat be built. And next time, if I do have some clay, I'll have to check it out. You have 5 minutes that the ghost cannot hunt at all. After the clock runs out, they can hunt, and if you keep your sanity up, they won't. Yeah, I remembered you saying that last time. You're like, oh, we got 5 minutes. Pretty sure that one ghost started hunting immediately at 5 minutes. It got us good on that one. Shameless plug for those of you who do not know, I have played Phasmophobia once before. It was not streamed, but it was recorded, and it is up on my YouTube. Danny D was playing it, and was nice enough to invite me. And I didn't feel like starting a brand new stream, you know, everybody with stream streaks and all that. It was kind of off the record, basically. So I just did a recording of it and posted on YouTube, where you can go back and see it. It's an entire stream, just like everything else. It was a mod. Yay! My forester is done. So now, next will technically be houses, probably. Or a courier's office, which will have to be out here, but if I do it out here, then we run the risk of water, because that's just a thin piece of ground over the water. But yeah, we have that there, and we also have my first montage I ever made of trying to think, Shadow of War. It has funny moments in there. It's like 6 or 7 minutes long. So that will be it for my Minecraft today. We will pause that because we're going to do our traditional intermission as I switch from this, and then we go into Phasmophobia. So now that that's closed, I can exit on Minecraft. Sometimes Minecraft takes a little bit, so it's one of those things. Minecraft has always been kind of a thrown together game ever since it's been made. So it takes a little bit. But we're going to play the theme song through, and then we'll start up our next game.